Hello everyone, my name is Sonia Burt, Speech Communications, Kaiser University. Today in my audience, I'm joined by my niece Misha and my daughter Jayla. Should kids play youth football? My purpose here today is to persuade you against youth football. I want to inform you about all of the dangers of tackle football for our children. Researchers at Virginia Tech posted a study in the Science Daily on concussions in youth football players found that ages 9 through 14 years old are one of the largest groups of players in our country. Not only are some parents calling for the banning of youth tackle football until junior high or high school, but an article in the Washington Post spoke with the U.S. Surgeon General on his knowledge and his thoughts of youth tackle football. According to the Surgeon General, youth tackle football is dangerous for our children. Children who play tackle football absorb repeated hits to the head, and as adults, they are at risk for suffering cognitive deficits as well as behavior and mood problems. Tackle football starts as early as 5 years old in some leagues, such as Pop Warner, one of the most well-known leagues in the country. According to the Pop Warner website, they boast a total of over 8,000 teams and over 225,000 players participated in 2019. The minimum weight requirement for this league is 35 pounds for ages 5 to 6 years old. The max weight is 84 pounds. That's 49 pounds over the minimum weight limit. And that's not even including the equipment weight. There are no mandatory CAT scans to play in this league, only a standard physical. According to the Science Daily article, the concussion risk in youth football, it states that in younger players, the fatty myelin sheaths that help protect the brain cells have not fully developed. They also tend to have large heads related to their bodies than adults do, with muscular to help absorb forceful impact tackles. For all of these reasons stated, players are more susceptible to concussions. In an article in the Boston Globe, a study by the Boston University, researchers found that over 214 former players that started to play youth football before the age of 12 corresponded with increased odds for clinical depression, apathy, executive function problems, for example, diminished insight, judgment, and multitasking. According to this study, every year younger that someone was exposed to tackle football, the start of cognitive problems occurred 2.4 years earlier, and behavior and mood problems started 2.5 years earlier. We all love the game of football. It's one of the greatest sports in our country. The brutality of this sport is not meant for children. At a time when their bodies and their brains are in the pivotal developmental stages. There have been players from the National Football League, such as Aaron Hernandez, who suffered multiple concussions, leading experts to believe he had C2E as a cause of his suicidal death. But concussions and symptoms may not appear right away, allowing children to continue playing, causing further injuries. CTE it's an acronym for chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is progressive degenerative disease of the brain found in people with a history of receptive human brain trauma, such as athletes, including symptomatic concussions as well as asymptomatic subconcussive hits to the head that do not cause symptoms. Elementary kids should not be playing youth tackle football. With the state of the injuries and concussions and chance of developing CTE at an all-time high, putting kids at risk is not worth the reward. This is the brain of a normal person, and this is the brain of one with CTE. Thank you.